Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. We're going to see what Spirit has for you in this area of your life. What is coming? What's next in love? What's going on with any connections around you? This is a general love reading for all my Aries or any cross watchers. Welcome to anyone that's new. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome back to all my Aries. Thank you for your love and support. Always your comments. I really appreciate it. Spirit, if you could please share with me for my Aries, what is it that you want them to know? What is coming into their life? What is important for them to know right now? I am listening for you now. I have Karma, the number 38. What have we done? Okay, Bob Wire. Let's see. What have we done? The number 30, I regret letting you go and moving on. Okay, the sense of moving on. And then I have the number 21, doubt. I don't know what to do anymore. Little bit of a ghosting feeling, a little bit of a, whether it was just a rendezvous or, a couple of nights together, I was drawn to you. We had something that happened, but a little bit of a ghosting feeling. And now the sense of regret, okay? The sense of we had something and I don't know, I blew it. I don't know what to do. Let's see where we're headed. I want to just see how this is going to unfold. Spirit, what is this connection? I have the devil. The devil. I have the Knight of Wands. 5 of Wands. And I have a Death card. So a little bit of a feeling of high passion, right? Whether it was a night together, an intimacy, a few dates together. And then it's like, what went wrong? Okay, is how it just came into me. What went wrong? I don't know. I don't think it's anything that either one of you did. It was obviously you both were in agreement when this connection came in, but something stirred the pot. Something triggered your person to either want something else or to walk away. Spirit, but this great passion was between us and it was a great connection. So something happened. The 5 of Pentacles, a little bit of a feeling of I couldn't give you what I thought you needed or what I think that you want. I am not sure what I'm able to give you. I wasn't being honest and truthful with you. I should have been more upfront with you in the beginning with what I thought that was going to happen. Now that 8 of Wands is a little bit of my energy has shifted and I am filled with, I'm going to say, thoughts of you. It could be as simple as that. 7 of Cups. The choices, right? 10 of Wands. I feel like this person wasn't able to give you what they thought you wanted, all right? And they know that they weren't being fair to you. I don't know. I don't think they're coming back. I'm not going to put out this kind of false hope, but I do feel like it's this feeling of, I didn't want you to wait for me. I didn't want you to wait for me because I couldn't give you what you wanted. So maybe they did you a favor, maybe they allowed you or released you from something that wasn't going to work. Okay. But it doesn't mean that they don't have feelings for you or that they didn't want to be with you at that time. And I just feel like, yeah, look at fate has closed the gate. No more returns. I'm in agreement with that. It's like they closed the door themselves and fate is in agreement with it. But let's just talk about that for a second. Sometimes spirit knows better than we do. Like we might have been really, really upset that this person just like walked out of our life. ghosting is very upsetting. But maybe Spirit did it so that you wouldn't be hurt even more in the future. That they took this person out of your life so that they have something else for you. Lust, pure sexual chemistry between you. Maybe that's what you feel like that person, that's all they wanted. They just wanted a physical connection, a hookup, one night stand, whatever it was. And it made you feel like I'm more than that. And you are more than that. And that's what Spirit's trying to show you, is that they did you a favor by closing this gate. This person still has thoughts of you on their mind, and they still are considering feelings and emotions. So they may be missing you from afar, but it doesn't mean we're bringing that person back into our life. Anybody who walks away, excuse me, without an explanation, without, excuse me, without an explanation or without any consideration, excuse me, for your feelings, doesn't deserve you. Doesn't deserve you. So I'm pretty convinced that this all happened because Spirit has something better for you. That's what's going on. I have a 5 of Pentacles, hard times, right? I have a 4 of Pentacles, possessiveness, controlling, keeping you close to maybe you wanted, maybe they had a jealous streak, or they had control issues or anger issues or narcissistic or something that Spirit was trying to protect you from. And 7 of Roses, 7 of Wands, drama, high drama. It's all this protective energy, isn't it? And then a 6 of Flutes, 6 of Cups, a give and take, a transformation, somebody who's giving. So I feel like Spirit protected you almost from the worst that could happen, because they want to give you something that's going to be so much better. And maybe this person has regrets. Maybe they're missing you. Maybe they still have feelings for you. But you're better than that. You're better than that. And Spirit's just reminding you of, you deserved better, and you're worthy of love, and you're worthy of respect, and you didn't deserve any of it. But at the same time, it's a little bit of a gratitude thing. Like, thank you, Spirit, because you did me a favor. And Spirit's asking you to be patient right now, because maybe we have to wait for something better. Cleanse your energy. Regain your balance. And it's a life-changing decision. Sometimes Spirit will take something away from us, literally take something away from us. And you might have thought this was a great connection, and you might have been crushed by this. And you may have said, why did this happen to me? But Spirit removed this person, this energy, literally from your life. And it's because they picked you up and they're putting you on a different path. They picked you up and they're putting you on a path that is worthy and deserving of your love. So a little bit of it's okay to think about this person and let them miss you. Let them miss you. But we know in our heart they're not good for you. We know in our heart we don't want them back, and that we're moving on. I have a Ranger of Pentacles. You're growing. You're seedling. Look at that. You have strength. You have strength. The Tower. They took something away from you for that new beginning. And a 10 of Swords. And it could be, I It's over. It's over. It's done with. A little bit of a, I don't care if they're thinking about me. I've moved on, you know. It doesn't matter what they want. It's no longer serving me. It's no longer um, it doesn't apply to you, is how I feel. The moon, that came into me as regrets. Eight of Cups, this moving on, walking away from the feelings and creating this sense of, you know, a little bit of a sense of why. I just want to see what their feelings are. I just want to see. And you might not even care what their feelings are, but just for the sake of, you know, no contact, no communication, you know, whatever happened to this person, why? It's time to let go. Yeah, you've already moved on. You've already moved on, and for good reason. Maybe Spirit's is reminding you of, you know, why you're moving on. I was not looking for something like this. They weren't looking for a commitment. Maybe they were just looking for a hookup. Maybe they were just looking for a short-term relationship. Maybe there were more feelings involved than that they ever thought there would be. I would give anything if I could just hold you. So there was a physical connection. There was an emotional connection. It wasn't just sex. But there's no way I'm letting this person back into my heart or into my arms, is how I feel. Very guarded, and for good reason. I really do want to change, but I don't know how to. So maybe they have some things they have to work on. Maybe they weren't ready for this union. Maybe they weren't emotionally mature enough, or they didn't have their life together, or they had other areas of their life that were really a mess that would really have pulled you down with them. I need more time. I don't think we're taking this person back for sure. I was fooling myself. I fell in love with an image of you that I had created. They wanted something else. They were trying to have something that they either weren't emotionally ready for. They might have made promises to you. Maybe that's what's hurtful. Like they may have already said, you know, I really have feelings for you. I want to see where this goes. I want to spend more time with you. And then all of a sudden they were gone. So in their mind, they're thinking one thing and saying one thing, but their actions were totally different. And I guess that's what was so upsetting. What they said and what they did were two totally different things. Can you feel me with you? So there probably was a strong connection. That's why we're upset. I'm worried there was someone else. There could have been jealousy. Maybe they're worried now that you've moved on, which you probably have, and I hope you do. I grew up with bad role models. I'm not sure how to give and express the love you deserve. So they weren't able to give you what you would have needed. And I feel like Spirit removed them from your life because they have something so much better. And that's what we're going to hope for. I have your back no matter what happens. Maybe they're still thinking about you. I can feel you pulling away from me. You did pull away. I mean, either they stopped this connection and then you said, I can't keep my feelings for you, but emotionally, maybe they thought you were going to hang in there longer and wait it out or wait for them to come back. But I never thought I could feel this vulnerable. Maybe they're kind of surprised at their own feelings. You know, I miss you. I don't know why I did what I did, but it's too late now, is how I feel. My friends say that I focus too much on you. Maybe they're out there talking about you. Maybe they're wondering, you know, who you're with or if you're thinking about them. I feel like you are so out of my reach. You've pulled away. You did. You pulled away. I don't care what others think. I just want to be with you. But I feel like they're not, even if they want to be with you physically, they may say, I want to be with you physically, but they're not emotionally ready for what you need. So I wouldn't even allow them back into my life just for, a connection. I don't, they're not going to be there emotionally. I don't mean to be so selfish. They were selfish. Somebody who just ups and leaves and walks away was selfish. Please try to understand how I feel. Part of me feels like I don't really care. I don't really care how you feel right now. I've moved on. So I'm not running from you. I'm running from my life and myself. There it is. If that makes you feel better, their life is probably a mess. They probably they're not emotionally available to be in a relationship. They thought they were. They might have made promises. They might have said things to you that they thought they meant at the time. They weren't emotionally ready to be in the type of relationship that you were worthy and deserving of. So, and Spirit saying, I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry for lying to you. So I'm not running from you. I'm running from my life. That is exactly what happened. If they're filled with regrets, that's on them. Spirit wanted to give you this reading today to remind you that you want to be with somebody that would never run, never walk away, never just remove themselves from your life without any explanation. And I do feel overall that they did it because Spirit did it because they were protecting you from even worse hurt from this person. So you've moved on and you've got something so much better coming your way. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for my Aries for your love and support. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.